Hello everyone, welcome back to part 3 and the conclusion of a replay between Gosu and Plywood here on Melting Valley. Really interesting game. It's a Necro wagon strategy with a single Lich and a Firelord that has not been resurrected at this time against a level 6 Archmage and a level 5 Mountain King. Archmage has level 3 Brilliance Aura, so there should not be any mass teleportation coming into play. Now let's get this game once again underway. Archmage and those Riflemen continuing to run around the map. A Militia now coming back, not able to really build an expansion there. And we have the army, this skeletal army now coming into the main base of Plywood. Plywood's going to have a little bit of an issue right now. Goblin Shredder and clearing out some wood, getting some wood right here. And now those skeletal minions trying to take down that arcane tower. That arcane tower going to get focused down by that ranged skeletal minion. Should be able to take it down relatively quickly, unless, yes, peasants are coming off the line trying to repair it right now. But that arcane tower has been taken down. Meanwhile, back over here, the front line getting dispelled. Necromancers trying to fight back even more. Riflemen continuing to fight. Archmage seeing that and 700, Lich sitting at 725. Obsidian statue and just continuing to fight right now. Bolt off on that Lich. Lich down to 187, 85, 55 hit points, able to scroll a town portal back out. Militia peasants now trying to run again and rejoin in on this fight right now. And now Riflemen, excuse me. Rifleman now coming in, so yeah, pretty much an interesting game. Not quite sure what's going to be happening, how this game is going to end at this point. There is a single expansion down here, so the expansion, the economic advantage is definitely Plywood's, but right now Plywood doesn't have the correct unit combination in order to really capitalize and end it. He definitely does have the hero advantage, so sitting at level 6 and level 6, if the Lich is able to get a potion of invulnerability from the shop, the main gold mines have been mined out, so at this point I'm going to say that Gosu is going to lose at this point. Gosu unsummoning all of his buildings in order to haunt an additional gold mine right now. So Temple of Dam now being unsummoned, and an additional necropolis still sitting there. And now what are they trying to wait for? Trying to take down that Temple of the Dam so perhaps that Lich can get out. It is now down, and now we have that meat wagon once again trying to rejoin. Acolytes now moving off to that north hand side. Another expansion being built by Plywood. So Plywood speed building this town hall right now. Mountain King up in the air. Griffins are up in the air. Griffins have that animal war training upgrade. Riflemen taking a lot of that damage over time from that disease right now, but it doesn't really affect too much as the damage over time from the disease is not that high right now. Right now we have that Firelord sitting at level 1, Lich sitting at level 6. Against an Archmage that's sitting at level 6 and a Mountain King sitting at level 6. Mountain King probably got level 3 bash as he needs to use those Storm Bolts in order to counteract that Lich King, or not the Lich King, the Lich, in order to make sure that he has enough mana, really doesn't want to press in anymore. Right now we have meat wagons with plenty of meat in them. Acolytes now joining on this fight, so Gosu is going in for an all or nothing attack at this point. Right now, the Necromancer is going to come into that north-hand side, and we'll see how this really works out right now. Right now, single Griffin Aviary, single Arcane Sanctum, and Barracks, no workshop. Plywood and Town Hall down over here is going to be pretty well protected. Not sure why Gosu doesn't really try to press into that particular location. And I think also getting Silence would have been a great call. If he got Silence to really counteract all those priests, by picking up a Dark Ranger, I think the game would have been very, very different. Right now, all the skeletons all of a sudden now being dropped down and now trying to push in onto that main base. Arcane Sanctum quickly getting taken down. Down it goes, yeah, from those meat wagons right now. No Scroll Town Portal now coming in. Skeletal minions now coming in, and we'll see where that Scroll Town Portal hits. Hits over here, and now trying to focus down all these units. Lich sitting at level 6, getting a Frost Nova bolted, and that Lich getting focused down a lot. Going to be forced to use a Scroll Town Portal. Lich unable to really get back out. Avatar being used. Avatar, I'm trying to continue to push right now. Mountain King really just stuck in the back over there, so that was a really, really bad town portal for him, as the meat wagons are just splashing all that damage right now. The Griffins trying to take down those obsidian statues, trying to take down the main damage, and now that Lich is taken down, but the main army right now is still punching in. Level 3 on that Firelord. Archmage still trying to figure out where he can go, trying to push into the back. Now it's level 7 on that Archmage. This is a really, really bad Scroll of Town Portal, and pretty much the whole entire army of Plywood is gone at this point. Looking really, really bad right now. Avatar trying to push back in, and now those skeletal minions just trying to press in right now. Plenty of meat in those meat wagons, and just continuing to press in. Avatar trying to fight. Altar of Kings getting taken down. Goblin Shredder's perhaps going to start trying to join in on this fight, but yeah, every single one of those priests were taken down by those meat wagons in that initial Scroll Town portal, and that's what really just did the game in right now. And Plywood is going to lose this game, even though he has a level 7 Archmage and a level 6 Mountain King against a level 3 Fire Lord. Definitely not looking good. Plywood down to 43 over 84. A majority of that is just peasants at this point. Mountain King down to 200 hit points. Staff of Sanctuary being used. Mountain King trying to pull back out, and that Mountain King is now going to be taken down. So down goes that Mountain King. Fire Lord sitting at level 4, and that is just... wow, that was just a fun game. So yeah, I guess this whole entire point of this game was to just have a fun game. Here are the final scores. Plywood against Gosu, but this was not for professional competition's sake. I guess the reason why they played this was to just have fun, and I hope you guys had fun watching that, because that was just one of the craziest strategies I've seen in quite some time. And great game by both of the two players. I think Plywood threw it away with a bad town portal, but that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening.